Hi guys, thanks for watching. Just a short video of the Biopods that we set up yesterday as part of a TV pilot. 4 aquascapers competed to set up these 4 beautiful Biopod setups here. And yeah, it was all produced as part of a TV pilot show, which will hopefully be aired in the next couple of months or so. So we had a chap over from China, Yufan, who did this beautiful terrarium. So no water in the bottom of this, just purely terrestrial plants. So all these were set up in 60 minutes, so incredible really. This is one I did, again in 60 minutes. This has got an aquatic section underneath with fully aquatic plants. And then some more terrestrial plants. Lots of Biopod, a little orchid just to make it look cool. This is the one Oliver Knott did. Massive Amazon sword there, loads of mosses in the background, some Biopod. Some nice graded gravels there. Again, it's got an aquatic section, some Hemianthus cuba. And this is one that Jared Wolf did. Jared is one of the co-founders of Biopod. So, and this was basically a film set yesterday, all day yesterday we did these. But for the actual TV show, we only had an hour to set these up, so working under pressure. So I'll just talk a little bit about the Biopod itself. It's really high tech, it's got loads of gadgets, but really, really useful gadgets, not just gadgets for the sake of it. So we've got some LED lighting there, which is fully controllable. Everything's fully controllable from an app on your phone or your tablet. Really easy to use. You can control the temperature, humidity, ventilation, water circulation, aeration, basically everything you need to grow pretty much anything that you want in the Biopod. So it's suitable for fish, suitable for reptiles, even suitable for growing herbs. Anything you can think of that lives in an ecosystem, you can pretty much grow. They've even got conservation projects going on at Chester Zoo, for instance. They've got a load of Biopods on trial, and they're trying to breed sort of really kind of rare species. So a really, really cool product. So I think they're going to be available. They're releasing them in this summer, 2017, for general sale. I think they're going to be available worldwide. I know they've already secured distribution in the US, Canada, and the UK. And I'm sure they'll be available in Asia and mainland Europe as well. And Australasia, not forgetting the Australian guys and New Zealand guys. So really exciting products. These are called, I think there's 5 models altogether. This is the Aqua 2, which is a taller version of the standard Aqua. The Aqua is wider and shallower, whereas the Aqua 2 is taller and narrower. So you can see here, Yufan's really used the height really well. He's used long pieces of wood, loads of moss, loads of bromeliads, a few ferns, some Biopod. Just a really beautiful scape. Yufan's from China. He's got lots of experience setting up these kind of things, but on a much larger scale. So yeah, if you're interested in Biopods, then do look them up on. I think they've got their own YouTube channel, certainly got their own Facebook page. If you look up Scape Masters on Facebook, they've got their own dedicated Facebook page for that. When the show goes live, it'll be probably a half an hour or so TV show. You'll be able to actually vote for your favourite out of these 4. So these will be running long term. So all really low maintenance. And I think that's one of the main advantages of the Biopod compared to a fully submersed aquascape, which requires plenty of water changes, CH2 injection. It's relatively tricky for the beginner to set up a high-end aquascape, which you can get that kind of high-end aquascape look with a Biopod much more accessibly, much more easily for the beginner. I mean, this is the first Biopod I've ever set up, and I think the results are pretty good within the hour. And there's no reason why you guys at home who might not have had any experience can do something very similar. So we're actually at the Biopod HQ, and they've converted part of their sort of storage area into a mini TV studio. And us guys were busy all day preparing for the show, and then the actual show itself, actual competition lasted an hour, like I said, just 60 minutes to set these up. But yes, hi Adrian, thanks for joining. Hi Chris. Yeah, hi Chris. I'll try and get some close-ups. So I'm not an expert on terrestrial plants at all, but I know that's a bromeliad in the background there, that red plant. That's kind of, hi Michaela, thanks for joining. That red plant there, that's like the focal point plant. I didn't want to add too much colour because I didn't want to overwhelm it. Loads of moss just stuffed in the background. Some air plants there, some Bucephalandra. Cyperus, back left, and some Eliocharis, the tall one. Some Liliopsis, some Pogostemon helferi planted in the substrate. And some Pogostemon erectus in the back right there. And one giant piece of wood with a couple of pieces of, well, 3 pieces of fossilised stone in the bottom. And then new fans tank, lots of bromeliads. Hi Adrian, no, I didn't set all these up. There was a competition, 4 of us. Set them up yesterday as part of a TV show. So yeah, we all competed. It was Oliver Knott, myself, Yufan, and Jared. Oh, Michaela says a live video stuff is so cool, thank you. I think Chris just asked what would be suitable for here. In this one, you could just keep a few fish, some shrimp maybe. You wouldn't want to put frogs in there because they drown in the water. This one would be suitable for frogs because it's fully terrestrial. And then we have Oliver's, which has already got some guppies in there. Oliver Knott's tank, you can see the guppies just there. And then we've got some neon tetras in this one. This is Jared's. So Jared's is, again, got bromeliads in there, loads of bromeliads, some air plants. I'm not sure what that plant is at the back there. You all right? Is Tom back now?
Not yet. No.
Okay. Is he getting the rental car?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. Take care. Okay, guys, I'll just take you through to the other area where there's some biopods that have been running long term. Not quite as pretty, maybe, as the ones you've just seen, but they've been running long term. They've got animals in already. I think there's some geckos in this one that have been breeding, and some eggs that I noticed yesterday. Hi Michaela, yeah, these are called Biopods. They're a brand new product. They've not been released for general sale yet, but they will be in the summer. Hi Chris, yeah, they have a mist system, they have an irrigation system, an aeration system, a heating system, everything, a lighting system, and it's all controlled by an app. So to put it simply, the app is really powerful but really easy to use. All you have to do is basically put the type of ecosystem you want to create, so aquatic or terrestrial, and then the animal or plant you want to keep, and it's very intelligent. It will program all of the settings to make the environment perfect for whatever you want to keep. Hi George, I'm not sure how much at the moment. They're not released for general sale yet, but I think starting price is going to be around $399 US. Hi Hi, Michaela. No, they do 5 different models. If you look at the Biopod website or the Biopod Facebook page, you can find out loads more information. They do five different models, like I say. They do 2 aquatic models, and then they do different terrestrial-only models. So these are the aquatic models with water in the bottom, although this one hasn't got any water. And then they do terrestrial models, like I said. So these 2 here on the left are terrestrial models, and the 2 on the right are the aquatic models. I'm in Calgary at the moment in Canada. So the Biopod guys flew me over from the UK to compete in this competition, which is part of a pilot TV show.
You want to wrestle?
I'm just doing a bit of live. Yeah, here we go. Hi guys. So these are 4 beautiful setups. So we've got 2 of the terrestrial models, and here's a beautiful frog here. What frog is this, Jared?
That is Phyllobates terribilis.
And it's the most poisonous frog in the world?
The golden poison frog, yeah.
The golden poison frog. So this guy basically eats poisonous ants, and he converts that poison into like a super poison, which makes it basically the most poisonous animal in the world, weight for weight. Is that about right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not an expert on terrariums or animals at all, but I've got a guy who is just behind me, so if you've got any questions, then fire away. Jared is actually the co-founder of Biopod, so if you've got any technical questions or anything like that, then I'm sure he'd be happy to help you guys out. And then we've got another couple of terrestrial models here.
Did you take pictures of the tanks yesterday? No. Okay, because I took some on my smartphone, but they weren't very good.
I took some with my big camera, yeah. I'll send them all over to you on a Dropbox or whatever. So we've got Oliver not here.
Hi.
You guys might have heard of Oliver. And we've got Jared, who's the co-founder of Biopod. So really cool guys. We're very lucky today. I think we're off to the mountains in Banff later for a bit of R&R. So yeah, really cool systems. Like I said, for those that have just joined, basically you can create any kind of ecosystem you like. You've got a really cool app, which is very powerful but very easy to use, and you configure it. You just basically tell it what you want to keep, frogs, fish, herbs, even I think they're developing it for growing vegetables. So really cool product. Has built-in LED, which you can even control the infrared and the UV output of it via the app. As a really cool integral heating system, which you can't see. I think that's one of the unique things about this product. It looks really cool, but it's not just form over function. It is actually very cool to use. Here we can get you another close-up of the frog. How cool is that? Some beautiful bromeliad plants in here as well. You could just see the LED lighting up there. It would be scary if you've got poisoned by it. These aren't fed on the poisonous ants, so actually I don't think the frogs are actually poisonous right now. Oh, there's another one just down there. I don't know if you can see it. Just hiding down in the corner. Here's the other guys. So there's 4 in here, I think. How cool does that look? It just looks like we're in the jungle. You can see the other frog down there on the right, guys. Let's see if we can see any other critters.
So how does the CO2 come? Is it in a compressed format?
You might be able to hear that, guys.
So is it captured right there? And then,
Oh wow, look at this.
crazy.
Look at these guys. That is awesome.
material inside, or this is
You see those little fellas?
light material, some small balls.
Yeah.
I think they might be
This is like some small
either hungry or wanting to have fun with each other.
they are like a sponge and they only get the CO2.
Yeah.
Only the CO2.
Kia Rash, will they ship international? Yes, I believe they've got distributors internationally.
That's really cool. That would be really interesting.
And especially for they have some corporations.
So I think this is the biggest. Is this the biggest?
Yes.
What's this one called?
That is called the Grand.
This is called the Grand. It's the biggest. I think it's about 120 centimeters long,
Yep. Yep.
about 4 feet long. Looks like about 2.5 feet tall. I really like the small one. I think that's really cute. This is the sort of thing you could just have on your desk at home next to your computer. Okay guys, I'm going to sign off.
Yeah.
I'll just have a last look at these little cuties here. So do check out the Biopod website and the Biopod on Facebook. Check out the Skate Masters page on Facebook for future updates. If you don't already subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do so. I have got some... Oh, Michaela, when are you coming to Germany, to Dunley again? I would love to meet you and just chat and get some advice on my scape. Okay, Michaela, yeah, just contact me on Facebook maybe. If we're friends, just fire over me a message on Facebook. Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Look me up on Facebook as well, George Farmer, the Aquascaper. You can expect loads more material coming out soon from my visit to Biopod. Really, really cool place. Absolute privilege to be invited to be here. Had such a good time so far. Okay, guys, I'm going to say cheerio. Take care and keep on scaping. Cheerio.